William Louis Petersen is an American actor and producer, best known for playing Dr. Gilbert Grissom on the hit CBS series CSI, Crime Scene Investigation, Richard Chance in the film To Live and Die in L.A., and Will Graham in the film Manhunter. Early life: Petersen was born in Evanston, Illinois, the youngest of 6 children of Helen June and Arthur Edward Petersen, Sr., who worked in the furniture business. He is of Danish and German descent. He has 2 brothers, Arthur, J.R. and Robert, plus 3 sisters, Anne, Mary Kay, and Elizabeth. He graduated from Bishop Kelly High School in Boise, Idaho, in 1972. He was accepted to Idaho State University on a football scholarship. While at Idaho State, Petersen took an acting course which changed the direction of his life. He left school along with his wife, Joanne, in 1974 and followed a drama professor to the Basque Country where he studied as a Shakespearean actor. Petersen was interested in Basque culture and he studied the Basque language, Euskara, and gave his daughter the Basque name Maidnaria. She was born in Arrasate, Mondragón in 1975. Petersen returned to Idaho with the intent on being an actor. Not wanting to work a non-acting job in Idaho, he returned to the Chicago area, living with relatives. He became active in the theater and earned his Actors Equity Card. He performed with the Steppenwolf Theater Company, of which he has been an ensemble member since 2008, and was a co-founder of the Remains Theater Ensemble which also included other prominent Chicago actors Gary Cole and Ted Levine. Career: in 1985, Petersen received his first break when he starred as a Secret Service agent gone rogue to avenge his mentor in William Friedkin's 1985 action film To Live and Die in L.A. The following year, Petersen starred in the first Hannibal Lecter film, Michael Mann's Manhunter, playing FBI agent Will Graham. Because his role in Manhunter was so emotionally exhausting, he did everything he could to rid himself of Graham after finishing principal photography. He shaved off his beard, cut his hair and bleached it blonde. He also claims to have done this because, while rehearsing for a play in Chicago, his dialogue was always coming out like Graham's. He dyed his hair so he could look in the mirror and see a different person. He declined a part in Oliver Stone's Platoon, as it would have kept him in the Philippines, away from his family. Instead, he worked on the 1987 HBO made-for-TV movie Long Gone as a minor league baseball player and manager. Petersen was offered the role of Henry Hill in the movie Goodfellas, but turned it down. In a 1990 ABC 3-part miniseries, The Kennedys of Massachusetts, Petersen played U.S. President John F. Kennedy's father, Ambassador Joseph P. Kennedy. The film won an Emmy, and a Golden Globe from 8 and 2 nominations, respectively. Also in 1990, Petersen portrayed the infamous Patrick Floyd Pat Garrett in Young Guns 2. In 1993, Petersen appeared in another miniseries, Return to Lonesome Dove, and in 1996 Fear. Having already portrayed Joseph and John F. Kennedy, Petersen played the role of Governor Jack Hathaway, an unscrupulous candidate for vice president following the death of the incumbent in The Contender. He appeared uncredited in the noir thriller Mulholland Falls as a character who finds himself on the violent receiving end of a Los Angeles police squad's tactics. He starred in Kiss the Sky and also appeared as part of an all-star cast in a remake of the film 12 Angry Men. From 2000 to 2010, he played Dr. Gilbert Grissom in the CBS crime drama CSI, Crime Scene Investigation. Petersen took a break from CSI to appear in a 5-week run of the Trinity Repertory Company production of Dublin Carol in Providence, Rhode Island. On May 30, 2007 he was at Wrigley Field to join WGN Radio sportscasters covering a Chicago Cubs-Florida Marlins game and he mentioned he had seen CSI, the experience at the Museum of Science and Industry on the south side of Chicago. He expressed how he and his castmates were blessed to have such a successful series when he had seen shows starring friends cancelled after only a few episodes. Petersen renewed his contract with CBS to appear on CSI for the 2008 to 2009 season, reportedly for $600,000 per episode. On July 15, 2008, The Associated Press reported that Petersen was leaving the show as a regular following season 9's 10th episode in order to pursue more stage acting opportunities, but that he may return for guest spots. He remains an executive producer of the show. He reprised his role of Gil Grissom in the 11th season episode The Two Mrs. Grissoms. On February 3, 2009, Petersen was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Most of the cast and crew of CSI, Crime Scene Investigation attended the ceremony. His star is located at 6667 Hollywood Boulevard, directly in front of the legendary Miss So and Frank Grill. Personal life: Petersen married longtime girlfriend Gina Cerrone in July 2003. He has a daughter, Mate, from his previous marriage. Mate gave birth to his grandsons, Mazrique William and Indigo August, in October 2003 and August 2009, respectively. Petersen is an avid Chicago Cubs fan. In 2004, Petersen described to Playboy magazine a near-death experience he had in the 1980s, which gave him assurance that there is an afterlife. On July 5, 2011, Petersen and Cerrone welcomed twins, a son and a daughter. Filmography, production credits: CSI, Crime Scene Investigation, Keep the Change, Hard Promises, Live Theater, Remains Theater, Indulgences in a Louisville Harem, 66 Scenes of Halloween, The Tooth of Crime, Hoss, Barnum Jalid, Joe Conroy, Moby Dick, Ahab: A Class C Trial in Yokohama, Big Time, Poor, American Buffalo, Teach, Once in Doubt, Painter, The Chicago Conspiracy Trial, Waiting for Godot, The Time of Your Life, Joe, Farmyard, Traps, Speed the Plow, Bobby Gould, Steppenwolf Theatre Company, Barnum Jalid, Joe Conroy, Fool for Love, Eddie A. Dublin Carroll, John Plunkett, Endgame, Ham, Slow Girl, Goodman Theatre, Gardenia, A. The Time of Your Life, Joe, Glenn Gary Glenn Ross, James Lingk, The Night of the Iguana, Reverend Shannon, Victory Gardens Theatre, Dillinger, John Dillinger, Towards the Morning, Flyovers, Ted, Blackbird, Ray, Heat, Wisdom Bridge Theatre, Canticle of the Sun, A. The Belly of the Beast, Jack Henry Abbott, Speed the Plow, Bobby Gould, Other Stage Works, Darkness at Noon, Chicago Area Production, A Streetcar Named Desire, Stanley Kowalski, Stratford Festival of Canada, Stratford, Ontario, Canada, 1984, Days and Nights Within, Interrogator, Organic Theatre, Puntilla and His Hired Marno, Matty, Organic Theatre, Speed the Plow, Bobby Gould, Kennedy Center in D.C. The Night of the Iguana, Reverend T. Lawrence Shannon, Roundabout Theatre Company, Criterion Center Stage Right Theatre, New York City, A Dublin Carol, John Plunkett, Trinity Repertory Company, Twelfth Night, A. Illinois Shakespeare Festival, As You Like It, A. Illinois Shakespeare Festival, The Belly of the Beast, Jack Henry Abbott. A Class C Trial in Yokohama, Chicago Theatre Project, The Belly of the Beast, Letters from Prison, Glasgow, Scotland and London, England, including the American Festival, London, 1985, Slow Girl, appeared in productions at Boise State University and Lewis and Clark College. Stage director, Farmyard, Remains Theatre, Chicago, Illinois, c. 1980, Traps, Remains Theatre, 1983, references. External links: William Petersen at the Internet Movie Database, screen grabs, press stills and information about Petersen's famous role in Michael Mann's Manhunter, Petersen not sad about CSI Exit Digital Spy, January 9, 2009, Billion Theatre.